Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, while Mr. Cobb. Y'all have a good Sabbath. It's been y'all brother Elder Robinson from the Disciples of Mount Israel. I'm here to present some of y'all today, man, people in these last days. Because, we in the last days. The crazy thing about it, everybody know that. Everybody know that the Lord is getting ready to return, but don't nobody want to change their ways and repent. So when the Lord do come, they'll be protected from the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe He's out to have mercy or whatever. It's not my say, it's the Lord's. And specifically, the Lord, He's coming back to judge the wicked. These Gentile, the heathen nation, and of course, the wicked amongst our people. The Israelites, man, that's wicked. What we have to understand is that, the Most High, He's not coming back to, love, hug, and kiss on everybody, man. This the lie, this the lie that has been perpetuated, man. It's false doctrine, it's Christianity, man. It is a false doctrine, no matter how you slice it, man. So, if you want to get some, info on that, go check out my video, Christianity of the order of man, and I have some information in there, nice and clean, so like I got the Constantine edit, he did what he did. The council not sealed. I got a lot of information like that. Also, I even got information in there to let you know what these particular doctrine. So like I can't talk today. Where this particular doctrine we don't have to keep the law anymore comes from. See, what we have to understand is this right here. Okay, let's just say I teach my son about Southpaw, right? Okay, that's the doctrine, Southpaw. Okay, and let's just say someone come along and teach him how to fight Orthodox, right? So is that not a change of doctrine? Would he be indoctrinated with Orthodox style of fighting, being that he was already founded on the Southpaw style of fighting? See, we got this indoctrination thing all twisted. A lot of people try to say we indoctrinated and so on and so forth. But see, indoctrination only comes when something of its original has been taken out of its original and made it into something else, and the people are made to believe. They have been indoctrinated with the new issue. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with fish, A lot of people, 2 billion people, however big Christianity is, and they're just the one that's on record. You got a lot of people that walk around and say, they Christian, they probably ain't been to church never in their life, So, this stuff has really deceived the world. But the Most High, He's here to return judgment, man. He's coming back to repay everybody for all their wickedness, especially the heathen. So without further ado, man, we're gonna go get some spirit. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 30, man. We're gonna start at verse 1. And it reads as such: The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord God. Now, this is what the Lord said, not what I'm saying or Ezekiel is saying. It's what the Lord said, right? Howl ye, like a wolf howl? Yeah, howl ye. Woe, worth the day. Verse 3. For the day is near. This is the point right here. Even the day of the Lord is near. In the judgment day. It say, a cloudy day. And it shall be the time of the heathen. In other words, Most High is getting ready to come back and pay other nations, the heathen nations, all they done to us. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna get into it. We got time to get locked and get this today. Let's get some precepts on this, right? Let's go. We're still in Ezekiel. We're still in Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 7. And it reads, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. Talking about the heathen, right? It say the time is come, the day of trouble is near. It say, and not the sound again of the mountains. And same chapter, let's drop down to verse 12. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. So as we can see, man, the Most High, Ezekiel said that the Most High's wrath is on all the multitude of the heathen, because at the beginning of this chapter, this is what he's talking about. You go to the blue letter Bible, it'll have a subtype called reigning over Egypt. And of course, we know this is spiritual Egypt. So this is what you call eschatology. This is the future prophecy, of what's to happen, right? And let's start it from the top one more again, y'all. As my nephew said. Shalom, you Apollo. Shalom. Can you say the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophecy and God, how ye, woe worth the day. For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near, a cloudy day. It shall be the time of the heathen. Now, do that sound like he's coming back, or whoever it is? Do it sound like he's coming back to hug and love and kiss everybody? No, man, they say it's going to be a cloudy day. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a cloudy day. It's going to be, and when it's cloudy outside, is it pretty? Everybody don't like to go out there when it's cloudy, like it's going to rain and storm and lightning and all this stuff here. You want to go out and enjoy the sunshine, the summer breeze, and so on and so forth, right? So tell me, just from reading this here and from what Christianity teaches, how is he coming back to love and hug and kiss everybody? Now, he's going to love and hug and kiss, you know what I'm saying, unquote, some people, yes, his people, his saints. And we're going to get to that. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. We Ezekiel chapter 7, right? And over this again, we're gonna move on, man. Verse 7. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 7. The morning is come unto thee. In other words, the time is come, the day is come. Thou that dwellest in the land, the time is come that, Salaki, the time is come. The day of trouble is near. Not hugs and kisses. The day of trouble is near. And not the sounding again of the mountains. Let's drop down to verse 12. The time is come. The day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath upon all the multitude thereof. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go Joel 2. All right, Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Say, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mount. Excuse me. In my holy mount. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. Say, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is not at hand. Somebody else told us that too, about 2,500 years ago. Now, Lord Savior King Hamashiach Yahushua, who the word ignorant called Jesus, right? And he said the time is near. He told us to repent for the kingdom of heaven. That's saying, let's move on, man. Let's jump over to Zephaniah. We're gonna go to chapter 1. We're gonna go to verse 7. It said, hold our peace at the presence of the Lord God, for the day of the Lord is at hand. For the Lord had prepared a sacrifice. He had beat his guests. And who was his guest? The heathen. He said in Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 3, the time is at hand. The day is near. The morning has come. But he's going to take and do and judge all the heathen, all the nations. Because all the nations had a part in our destruction. Yeah. Let's continue on. Let's drop down to 14 in that same chapter. In Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near. He said twice. He said, and hasted greatly. In other words, it's coming fast. Right? Even The voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. Yeah. Oh, God ain't coming. There ain't no such thing as God, ain't none of this. Oh, this Mother Nature doing all this. No, you don't cry, a bitter cry, when you see that all the time is the Father in heaven judges. Let's move on. Let's go to the New Testament. Let's go to the New. I'm gonna get one more witness, man. We're gonna move on. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24, verse 33. And it reads, it says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, the things that he mentioned, the war, the rumors of wars and earthquakes and diverse places and all this stuff. This is what's being talked about. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. In other words, it's at the door. It's not. He's subject to kick it in right now while I'm sitting here telling y'all he's going to kick it in. Let's read. Let's move on. Let's move on. Because, a lot of people actually think that this is all a game, man. There's no more time. You know what I'm saying? People are being exposed as being, just straight hypocrites, just straight wicked, man. These pastors, these TDJs, these Tony Evans, and all these other mega preachers and so on and so forth, getting caught up in these scandals and things like that, being exposed. You know what I'm saying? And this is the Lord. He's coming back to judge them as well. As a matter of fact, let's go grab a couple real quick on that stuff. We'll get back over here. Let's go to Jeremiah. I don't know the class. 23 and 1. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. They say, woe. Woe means destruction. Woe be unto the pastors, right? Shepherds, preachers, leaders that destroy and scatter the sheep. How do he scatter the sheep? He scattered the sheep with these different doctrines, man. Our people is everywhere. You can take 5 of our people, and they all say they believe in Christianity, they all believe in Jesus and God and the Bible and stuff like that, but they all got a different understanding. And will even disagree with what the next person is saying that the Bible is saying. They're scattered. They scattered in their knowledge. They scattered in their understanding, man. Let's read on. They say, and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people this false doctrine, right? Say, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away. When we be out on the street trying to reach our people with this truth, they can't even fathom it. Yet alone believe it and accept it and come to the realization that you are the true Israelite, you're the true child of God. And they can't even fathom that, right? But they've been so destroyed. We've been so destroyed with these false doctrines and these traditions and philosophies and men. Let's read on. It say, and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord. Let me read that again. I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord. And he's already, visited these pastors with the evils of, in other words, the things that they indulged in, they being towed down by. Take T.D. Jakes for an example. And I gotta mention this here too, while I'm speaking to T.D. Snakes. T.D. Fakes. They got this sister, man, by the name of Celestial. Call herself Celestial. She call herself a prophetess. Now let me make this clear at this junction, man. I understand that the Most High do not, use women as prophets, such as like Ezekiel, Isaiah, prophets like that. But the Most High will use women to convey certain messages to certain men to try to get them to get right, get back in line with the Most High, and that's it. Your Ruths and your Esthers and your people like your women like this here, man. These women, the Most High used them for one specific thing, right? But anyway, this sister, she You know, it's kind of even hard to say it, but you know, the sister, she foretold the downfall of TD Jakes. You know, like I was telling my nephew Apollos, man, there's only three things. Either she be a part of the little old thing, cause she's spot on. She's spot on. It's only one thing in her prediction that can be off, well, that is off, but it still don't mean that it's off, because she said he was gonna, you know, be unalive. You know what I'm saying? Whether that unalive being by him going to sleep and just unaliving, or somebody else unalive, right? That don't necessarily have to be physical. You know, your soul dies, your spirit dies, you know what I'm saying? Because the more you pack sin, you know, wickedness on top of wickedness, the more you extinguish, you know what I'm saying, the light inside of you, man. You know, the righteousness inside of you. So you know your whole being, your whole makeup is dark. It's evil, right? So most I say he's gonna, you know, visit them, you know, of their doom. You know, he's gonna visit upon them the evil of their dooms, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, this cat TDJ, he masqueraded around here for years, man. Like he a stand-up man, a God, heterosexual, and everything. Come on, man. This man ain't eat this man fruit is a fruitcake on that pagan Christian holiday morning, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna show you something. The sister also predicted that, you know, he would also be destroyed with financial woe. Don't you know they fighting over the Potter House properties right now? So that's why I say the sister kind of on point. But I didn't bring Jace up to bring her up. I brought Jace up to show you how that this prophecy about the destruction to the pastors who mislead God's people, man, he's going to destroy them with the very thing that they indulge in. T.D. Jakes was indulging in homosexuality as being a man of God, right? And what has told him now? That very same evil of homosexuality. Yeah, man, this Bible true book, and the God of Israel is for real. He's alive, he's true. He's the living true God, the creator of heaven and earth, man. So let's get a precept off some of this. Let's check some of this out. All right. 10, we're in the same. We're gonna go to verse 20, 21, Salaki. And we're gonna get back to this thing. It says, for the pastors are become brutish, like uncivilized. They don't care about none of their own desires. You know what I'm saying? Their own desires, right? It said, have not sought the Lord. These people be up on these stages preaching. Do they have a Bible in their hand? Do they have somebody reading scripture for them? And I already know they be up there. The Lord said this, and the Lord told me, and like certain brothers say, teaching with their hands. It say, for the pastors are become brutish and have not sought the Lord. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered. It was also said that, man, when that thing hit the fan with TD Snakes, his whole congregation was the church was empty that next Sunday. Man, the Bible true book, man. Y'all better get behind it and quit trying to let these heathens and people like that teach to y'all. Only Israelite Jew can teach this Bible. Let me move on. All right. So back to this judgment of the Lord, man. You know, he's coming to judge these heathens, man, from all their wickedness that they've done to his people. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel. It's not what I'm saying, it's what the scripture's saying, right? So let's go back to Ezekiel. No, Salaki, not Ezekiel, but Psalms chapter 110. My bad, Salaki, y'all. Let's go to Psalms chapter 110. We're gonna start verse 6. Say, he shall judge among the heathen. I can close the book right now. I can close the book. First 3 words. 35 words, man. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies, and he shall wound the heads over many countries. Yeah, it's not just gonna be here in America, y'all. Well, America gonna get it first and hard, real hard. Remember, she's Babylon, she's Egypt, she's Sodom. Yeah, she's that great whore, that the Bible speaks about, right? Let's read that again. It says, he shall judge among the heathen, and he shall fill the places with the dead bodies, and he shall wound the heads over many countries. All right, we're going to stay in Psalm, but it's a whole bunch of judgment for the heathen up in here, man. Let's go to Psalm 149:7. Say, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. Y'all ought to know this script here, man. This is a very, well-known script right here. It say to execute vengeance, upon the heathen, punishment upon the people, to bind their kings, in other words, their leaders, their Donald Trump, and their Joe Bidens and their Putins and all these type of, world leaders like this, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute judgment, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. Who are the saints of the Most High? The Israelites. Let's go through. That's I ain't pull this script in a minute. 50 and 5. We're in the same book, Psalms chapter 50, verse 5. Psalm chapter 50, verse 5. We're going to start at verse 4. It says, he shall call to the heavens from above and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Right? Remember, when he do come and return, he's going to judge at his house first. You understand? And then, we're going to execute it upon him. Check this out. He said, gather my saints together unto me, those that made a covenant with me by sacrifice. So who made a covenant with the Most High God of heaven and earth with by sacrifice? I'm going to show y'all. Let's go Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 24, verse 7. And it reads, and he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that the Lord has said, we will do and be obedient. Right? Check it out. It said, and Moses took the blood and sprinkled it upon the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant. Right? Which the Lord had made with you concerning all these words. So the Israelites are the saints. The Israelites the ones who made the covenant with the Most High. And had the blood sprinkled on them, right? So, as we can see, Most High's people are them saints, man. We them boys. No fire. Let's get back to this. So as we can see, the judgment is on the earth. And what's so cool about it, man, is all through the scripture. It's all through the scripture. Where the Most High can judge the heathen, really judge the earth. Let's get back to Psalms. Let's get back to Psalms. Let's go to Isaiah. I meant to say, I'm kind of tired, y'all. I'm gonna be okay. Most High really, man, we'll get through this. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high. Let me read that again. I think that kind of over a couple of y'all head. And we in chapter 12, verse 21. And it shall come to pass day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. In other words, the leaders of the earth. Here we go again. I'm all over, man. And I'm gonna take y'all to some books that's not even in the Bible, that was a part of the Bible. They took out of the Bible and they said the same exact thing. So all you heathens out there, man, you Gentiles, you out there thinking that your people, your kind, got away with the abuse, the murder, the rape, the robbery of God's people, man. And living high on the hog, because y'all lives on the hog. We don't, living high on the hog. Hey, man, your day come, and it's now. Your day come. And, and like we say, You know, if you trying to get some type of mercy, man, you need to start serving the Israelites. You know, find you know, a Israelite man, woman, and serve them. Whatever they need. Whatever they need, man, serve them. You know what I'm saying? And when you serve them, don't serve them just because, you know, they in your presence. Serve them as though you serving Christ. Then you might get some action. Let's move on. Read that again. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited. Yeah, destruction is coming. It is coming. Let's go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and take y'all there. Let's go. I'm gonna go get this book of Enoch, man. Let's go to book of Enoch. Let me pull the Enoch book up. We're gonna be in section 1, man, book of Enoch, right? And this chapter 1. We're gonna be going to what's that verse? I think that's 14. No. We started in chapter 1. Really, we started verse 4. Right? Say the Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling. Say the Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling. And the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp. Oh, you camp bashing? God got a camp. Bitch, y'all ain't bashing, knowing some of you fools. Y'all probably bashing his camp too. It say, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. Verse 5. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers, in other words, those angels he had watching over his creation, decide they wanted to partake in the creation. Yeah, they got theirs too, right? It says, shall quake, and the great fear and trembling shall seize them into the end of the earth, and the high mountains shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame, and the earth shall be wholly rent asunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish. All the heathen, it say, and there shall be a judgment upon all. It say, but with the righteous, now these the people that's gonna get the hugs, the kisses, and the lollipops. Y'all check it out, man. He will make peace, right? And will protect the elect. And mercy shall be upon, and they shall all belong to God, and be prosperous, and they shall be blessed. And he will help them all, and light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. These are his people. He's redeemed. He's restored. You know what I'm saying? These the ones that's gonna get the hugs, the kisses, and the lollipop. Now come on, let's go back to the canon. Now I got one more thing up in this Enoch. Let's go to chapter 5. I just thought about something. And we're going to be starting at verse 4. This is Enoch chapter 5, section 1, verse 4. But ye have not been steadfast, not done the commandments of the Lord, but ye have turned away and spoken proud and hard words with your impure mouths against his greatness. Oh, ye hard-hearted, ye shall find no peace. Therefore shall you execrate your days, and the years of your life shall pass, and the years of your destruction shall be multiplied in eternal execration, and ye shall find no mercy. Let's go to the book of Jude. Let's go and count. And we in chapter 1, man. We'll start at verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints, the Israelites, Zion, Judah, Yeah. To execute judgment upon all men, all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Right? Say, these are murmurers, complainers, walkers after their own lusts, their own desires. It's about me, 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 and nobody else. Right? They say, and their mouth speaking great sweating words, having men's persons in admiration because of the advantage. In other words, they speaking highly of people, what I'm saying? Because, and really, man, worship, leverage, someone who they feel can give them an advantage. Y'all finna get judged, man. Y'all finna get judged. Let's move. Let's move right along, man. Let's move right along. Now we finna deal with the Israelites. No, I'm moving too fast. Let me slow down. I still got some more on this. I still got some more on this judgment. My bad, y'all. Salaki. All right. Let's go to Obadiah. And name one chapter. So Obadiah, chapter 1, verse. It ain't over. It say, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return. Salakia. I'm tired, y'all. My mind is working slow. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Let me read that again for y'all. Some kind of fun. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done. In other words, things you have done here. Things you have done, man. That's fine. It's okay. Things you have done, right? It shall be done unto thee. So everything you have done, all the land you took, all the murders and just all the atrocities, man, that you went to the four corners of the earth, you know what I'm saying? Committing, what I'm saying, against the most highest people, the earth and everything else, man, all that's gonna be paid back to you. Yes, it's gonna be paid back to you. Say, thy reward shall return upon thy own head. I'm gonna keep reading. Come on. All right. It say, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. In other words, in other words, when the Most High obliterate these people, you know what I'm saying, from the planet, 20 years later, somebody born, they don't know what a heathen was. All they gonna see is Israelites, they don't know what a heathen was because it's been like they never existed. So you better get off your high horse, man. You better get off the high horse, man, and serve the Israelites, man, and turn over all that stolen wealth and stuff, man, you got that you took from us. You know what I'm saying? And try to get you some type of mercy, man, because you out of there, player. You finna be repaid. You finna be repaid. You're gonna be paid back for everything you've done. Thus say the Lord. Let's read on. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Man. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. See, the most you going. That's why I see you going. I'm really trying to help y'all. I'm really trying to help y'all, man. Your best friend. I know you got a so-called black person, to be with the Israelites you work with, or what have you. In other words, if you don't know them, go walk up to them and want to ask, hey man, you know you're Israelite? If he tell you no, okay, you don't want to serve that because you ain't finna get nothing from him, but he don't even know. Go find you one that knows he's an Israelite. And I, hey man, are you an Israelite? You believe you're Israelite? Yeah, well, yeah, why? What's up? Okay, well, I'm here to serve you. You know what I'm saying? As the Bible said. It also tells me to turn over my possessions to you. Because they're not mine anyway. And do your due diligence, heathen. And maybe our Father in heaven, man, might just slap you up a little bit and kick you or something, you know. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. Let's keep reading. It said, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Now this goes back when he say him and his 10,000s of saints, right? Because it's gonna be the Israelites that's gonna destroy Babylon. Let's read on. It say, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. No word, both kingdom, northern and southern, because when Christ returns, there ain't gonna be no more northern and southern kingdom. It's gonna be Israelites. Right? It say, and the house of Esau forestalk. It say, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. But there shall not be any remain of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Can I just read something like that to y'all in another book? Where they won't be like they never happened existing. Notice I tell you right here, man, you finna get rid of these folks. Let's keep reading. He say, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau. Who is the south? The southern kingdom Israelites, right? He say, and they of the plain, the Philistines, right? Okay, what is the plains? Northern kingdom, right? It's saying they shall possess the fields of Ephraim and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of the host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sephardic, which is where they get the word Sephardic. You know, the Sephardic Jew, this is where this word comes from. That's where the word comes from. Sepharad, that's how you will pronounce. That's where they get the word Sephardic. And what happened to the Sephardic Jews in getting expelled from Portugal, from Spain? They got sent to the island of St. Thomas. Where that's at? In West Africa. Where did the transatlantic slave trade take place at? In West Africa. You know where these people that they came, got and put on the boat, these was Israelites that had been expelled and that had migrated from flight and everything, running from the Romans and everybody else that was oppressed them, even the Hamites. It was the Hamites, the so-called Africans, who were selling them. Let's read. It say, which is in Zarephath, shall possess the cities of the south, and the saviors. Notice it said the saviors, right? Not the savior, but saviors. Ooh. Shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. Say, man, y'all know who Zion is in Israel? Judah. Judah is Zion. Let me read that again. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, we're going to be going to Joel 3, man. We're going to be going to Joel chapter 3. And we're going to start at verse 1, right? So this is also talking about the day of the Lord. Say, behold, in those days and in that time, the end time, now, right? When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah in Jerusalem. In other words, take us out of captivity, take us back to our own land. He will also do this too. So I will nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Which, you know, Jehoshaphat means decision. Okay, and this is where they get Armageddon from, right? They say, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations. This word would be Goy or Goyim, Gentile, heathen, right? Same thing. Just because they're using different words, still talking about the same people, man. Let's go. And parted by land. Who parted? Who tripping over the land over there now? Who over there tripping over the land right now? Claiming, talking about his dead. These fake, these little hat balls, and these so-called Palestinians. That's who parted the land. Or if you want to take the matter a little deeper, let's go back to the Balfour Declaration. When the letter was sent to the British Empire. Hey man, y'all be shape, man, call it Israel for these people, for these little hat balls. They parted the land. Go check the history on that, man. It's called the Balfour Declaration. I got a copy of it around here somewhere. I don't really have time to look for it. Anyway, say, I will also gather all nations, will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them. Not beg them, say, man, y'all please let them. No, plead. He talking about war, man. You go on and say, plead with them down for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people. In other words, gamble big. The auction blocks. 25 sold by Mr. Jackson down there in Mississippi. 35, 45, 35 for old Mr. Johnson down there up in the Delaware. They cast lots for us. Let's read. And have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Wasn't this going on when our people was in captivity? When the Hamites go and capture us and bring it to these European people, and these European people getting them rum and some of them guns and some type of other Eurocentric type shit they didn't pretty much mess around with over there. Yeah, man, it's all right here in the Bible that you can let it sit up and collect dust on your table, man. That same book you cats out there snatching pages up out of them, rolling your tobacco with. That same book, man, you just disregard, just throw it around like it's just, you know, yeah, it's telling you what happened and what's going to happen. Let's keep reading. Verse 4, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? Who is Tyre and Zidon? These are African nations. Tyre and Zidon was the son of Ham or the son of Cush, if I'm not mistaken. These were African nations. Hamites are Africans. Shemites are not Africans. Shemites is where the Negroes come from, the Israelites. Let's read on. It's saying, all the coast of Palestine, will ye render me a recompense over the Most High? I said, you gonna pay me? How you gonna pay me back? What can you give? Man, you give whatever you give, I'm gonna give it back to you, put it back on your double. Let's read. And he said, and if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Most High rejected your check, player. The boy in bounds. You got to send it back to you. Let's read. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold. What's his silver and his gold? His people, the Israelites. It said, have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah, so-called black men, and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Greeks. Who is the Greeks? The Greeks, white boys, white folks. So it wasn't us setting each other, man, like they didn't, you know, indoctrinated and conditioned and programmed y'all to believe. I mean, did the Israelites trip with each other? Of course. We split into two kingdoms. But this situation right here, we didn't do it ourselves. In that sense, we didn't. It was the Hamites selling us to the Europeans. Check it out. It say that ye might remove them far from their border. We expelled out our own land in 87. The occupation started around like 65 BC, somewhere like that. And then the Romans just got tired. You know what, man? Got on smash these balls. We can go on take this over, man, and give it to the little handball, which they really are the little handball. Let's go. All right. And he say, but I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them. You know, where cast lots for them. It say, and will return your recompense upon your own head. It say, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. Out of all the tribes, y'all don't want to go to, y'all know Judah's the so-called black man here in America, baby. Y'all don't think y'all want to be sold that tribe there, man. Man, Judah ain't gonna act bad. Let's continue on, man. I want to keep this education, but I don't want to make it into the comments. Anyway, let me read, man. It said, I will sell your sons and your daughters to the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabian. We don't want them. We don't sell them. Who would the Sabian? No, that's an Arab tribe. It's an Arab tribe. All right? It say, to a people or all, for the Lord has spoken it. And he say, proclaim this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up thy mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. It say, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thee, because thy mighty ones come down, O Lord. Yeah, come on, let's get this over with. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Where's the lie, man? From the Old Testament to the New Testament to the Apocryphal books, where's the lie? I don't care how much Jesus died for me. I ain't gonna save you, man. You know, all that I got a personal relationship with him, and all I gotta do is believe and all that. Say, man, that's you out of there, man. Especially you, leave. Let's read on. All right, let's drop down. Let's drop down, man, to verse 18. And let y'all see who's gonna get them hugs, kisses, and lollipops in the house shop time. This verse 18 in Joel chapter 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine. What is wine? According to the Bible. It's doctrine. Doctrine of what? Let's see. And the hills shall flow with milk. What is milk? Basic law. First 5 books. And all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters. What is water? Water is spirit. Yeah. It say, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation. In other words, America shall be desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. I can't even say it, for the violence against the children of Judah. So y'all keep on running around here in this country, white folks and other folks who partake in partook in our destruction. And then those offspring of these people, y'all who thinking that you just because you wasn't back there and you didn't do all that, and it was your forefathers and foremothers, that don't exempt you, man. It's almost like it's just like when you pass down well. Just like when you pass down well. Okay, here's our style. Okay, I got a landscaping company, right? Let's say this thing become international, right? I done blew it up big. It's international. No matter where you go in the world, you're going to find some Righteous Cuts lawn care service, right? Okay, I pass on. That go to my son. Did my son build that? Did he make Righteous Cuts internationally known? No, I did, his father, right? But he reaped the benefits of that, right? Same thing when your forefathers got us over here, man, and made all this money off our backs and set this society up to where you can have it easy. Where you can have it easy. You inherited all this. So therefore you're gonna have to pay that tab, man. Just like when them boats was coming over there getting them Judites, who y'all call niggas and Negroes, it was a lot of people that had nothing to do with the sins of, let's just say, King Solomon. It had nothing to do with the sins of our wicked forefathers. It had nothing to do with it. But they got put on them boats, though. They got put in them cotton fields, them sugar cane fields, and everywhere else, though. So you heathen out there hollering about I wasn't back there, that was a long time ago. No, it ain't. Transatlantic slave trade is considered a modern day atrocity, man. It's not an ancient thing, man. That shit happened in this considered. So it ain't so far ago. But y'all said ain't no statute of limitations murder. Huh? Crickets. Yeah, what I thought, man. You're a hypocrite, and y'all gonna pay for all the stuff y'all done, man. Let's read on. It say Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. The Lord dwelleth in Zion. Let's move on. All right. All right. Let's go Ezekiel 34 and 12. And it said, as a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day that he is among his sheep that are scattered, so will I seek out my sheep, and will deliver all places where they have been scattered in the cloudy and dark day. Let's go get some precepts of that. We're going to be by wrapping this up. We Ezekiel 34, chapter 12. As a shepherd flock in the day that he is among his sheep that are scattered, so will I seek out my sheep and will deliver them out of the places where they have been scattered in the cloudy and the dark day, right? It goes on. Ezekiel chapter, we already read that one. We already read that one. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let's go to Amos. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So here's another confirmation or confirming scripture that when Christ returns, it ain't gonna be our hugs, happiness, and stuff like that, man. It's gonna be a day of darkness. It's gonna be a day of darkness. It's gonna be a great, you know what I'm saying, day for those who make it through, who endure to the end, who pass through the fire. Yes, it's gonna be a rejoiceful day. But for those of us who fall from our wickedness, it's gonna be a dreadful day. It's gonna be a day of darkness and not light. Let's go to Amos 5 and 19 and read on. And if a man did free from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So y'all ready for this day? Because guess what? Those of us who is not ready, we're gonna perish, man. And we're gonna be about wrapping this up. Heathens, I'll let y'all know, man. I'm not gonna let you know. I'm gonna let the word let you know. Let's go to Revelation 13 class, and man, we'll start at verse 9. If you got an ear, pay attention here. You got an ear, pay attention. If any man have an ear, let him hear, right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You know, all these little hat boys that finance these ships, provided the lumber and the money, as well as own slaves themselves and transatlantic slave trade. He's talking about you, partner, and everybody that participated in it. Read it again. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You Hamites that sold us, but you know, it was prophesied way back in Genesis that you will be a servant among servants. Yeah, you Canaanites, you Hamites. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And we already know who the saints are, the Israelites. And this is what we patiently wait on. And with that, shalom.